Hello everybody, it's Moon here. Welcome back to WolfQuest in the Aurora Pack, where we are just about to, let's see, yeah, we're just about to finish growing pups. We're all at about 50-ish pounds, so I think here after a sleep we're probably going to be getting into young hunters. Let us check on what's going on today. I think we knew that Mr. Springs is gone, so that'll be interesting to see what happens there. Okay, I had to go back in the episode because I did not remember for the life of me. Yeah, we did take out M2 from Rescue Creek. We hadn't heard from them in a while, but I think Knight was just having a bit of a crazy week there and was like, yeah, no, I'm tired of wolf attacks taking pups, because Miller Gulch, we did take out one of their wolves after they took one of our pups, so Knight has definitely gotten a lot more strict with wolves that try to attack our pups. So we'll see how things go with Rescue Creek. It's interesting that we hadn't heard from them for so long, and then we got an attack last episode from them. But let's get the pups fed. Oh, we can't feed anymore. Do we have a carcass? Okay, we do. But do we need to get it, or should we just sleep? Celeste is pretty hungry. I might run to that carcass real quick. Yeah, and then we can, Oh, and of course, there's a cougar right as I leave. I actually think part of why I want to say leaving if you're about to get an attack triggers the attack. I think that's why that happens. Oh, be careful, Pluto. That was not great. Okay, there it goes. Okay, we're good. You can come out of the grass. Pluto took like half health there. That was not great. Let's see. Okay. Let's go get some food real quick. And then we can, get the pups fed and get some sleep. How's our territory? Territory could use a little bit of marking, but I think I think one more sleep and we'll be in Young Hunters and we'll be able to go market with our Young Hunters anyways, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh, and of course there's a bear on it. Oh, there's not a lot left. Let's see. Let's maybe see if we can lure her away. I don't know if I'll be able to with her cub, though. Is it just me, or is this bear kind of small? I know it's a sow and not a boar, but I feel like she looks smaller than usual. We're like almost the same size as her, other than like mass, I guess. Keep an eye on health, because there's not really enough food on here to risk a lot of health. Comet just took a bit. And I don't know if we'll be able to lure her away. She keeps getting distracted by the others. This might not be worth it. I think it might be more worth it to just... Oh, are they going? Oh no, I just got out of range. It might be more worth it to just find something else. I think in the time that we take to chase her off, we could pretty easily grab like a mule deer and it'd be just as much food. I don't know if I want to do... I might do that, because like I just kind of want to get the pups topped off real quick. A mule deer is not great for... Oh, and that's even a fawn. I think I want the doe. Maybe even both of them, you know? Maybe that's the solution. to a mule deer not giving us that much food. But I just kind of want to top off the pups before we sleep, and then we'll be in young hunters and we'll be able to do a big hunt anyways. So I think we just want to take something down that'll be a little quicker. I want to go for both of them if we can. So let's grab the fawn. Let's try and get the fawn pretty low, because the mom will follow the fawn. The fawn will run off on its own. The mom will follow the fawn, though. So if we get the fawn low, it'll be easier to take it down as well. Yeah, especially if Comet is gonna bite it while we're biting the mom, too. The fawn looks like it kind of wants to follow mom, but it's a little scared. Okay, there's the fawn. We've almost got the doe. Okay. I hear the elk. Okay, where is the fawn? It's right here. Let's howl at both of them just to make sure. I guess we can also do a rally, why not? We don't really need to, but I don't know, I never really want to let rallies fizzle. It just... There's no harm in it. Okay, let's get some food, and then we can bring back some food. I might, because we're so close to the rendezvous site, I might actually call a few more wolves over here. Maybe not everybody, but we can get some more wolves fed, because wolves like Dipper is really hungry, for example. If we can get Dipper, that would be helpful in getting everybody fed. Okay, now Dipper's coming. That's the main wolf that I wanted to make sure came to get fed. So, that's a lot of coyotes. Wow. It's like a river. Are they coming for the carcass? No. Get out of here. Okay, they might have been coming for the other carcass. The doe carcass. Hello? Oh, it's a fox. Oh, here comes coyotes. Oh gosh. I don't know which carcass they're technically going for. Where did the, fawn carcass go? Did we eat it? Oh, did we finish it? Wait, no. Am I super turned around? What is happening? I want to try and finish the fawn carcass before the doe carcass. I don't know where the fawn carcass went. That's the doe. Oh wait, no, I think that's the bison carcass that I'm smelling. I think we did eat the fawn. Okay. That makes more sense. Okay. So let's just get everybody fed. I think now that night is at 100, I think I'll step back just to make sure Dipper gets a bit more. So we probably won't actually have enough to bring back a meat chunk, but that's okay. Everybody else is at like 70, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay. Let's... Oh my gosh, there's a bear. Let's go back and make sure the pups are all topped off and then we can sleep. I mean, they're not too hungry. They did get above like 70, so we might not have needed to, but I mean, Dipper was at like 40% hunger, so I am glad that we got topped off there. But let's get the pups fed and then we can get some sleep and then it'll probably be time for young hunters. Alright. Let's put a little bit of food down. And if we do go into Young Hunters, I think it'll be good to put down a little bit of extra food here, just to make sure Knight doesn't have any extra food in his stomach there, because I think it'll end up getting, like, deleted, because you don't need the extra food in Young Hunters, so I don't want Knight to have any extra food that'll just kind of go to waste when we lose the extra space. So we'll make sure everybody's got some food. The pups are pretty much fed. I think we'll just wait for that to get finished off and then get some sleep. There are coyotes kind of nearby, but we did just have a cougar attack. I think they're just going for maybe even the, fighting the bear for that bison carcass, but let's go ahead and just get some sleep. Oh, and here we go. Didn't even wake up yet. I guess we're gonna wake up to Young Hunters time. Alright. Nice. Okay, so we will definitely need to mark some territory. Let's go ahead and boost it with a howl, though. Yeah, okay. And then, I do want to check on known wolves now that all of the packs, I think, are out of the den phases. But it looks like we still have F2 as the pack leader. We don't know if she's found anyone else yet. Same with Miss Springs, and we never met the Miller Gulch lead female. Is anybody interesting, like, left? I don't think so. Not new, at least. But, yeah, let's go ahead. Let's go mark some territory and go on a bit of a hunt. There is some elk this way. This is not quite the way we need to mark, but oh, or not. It changed directions here. There's also a carcass, a spike elk carcass. Normally I would jump on the opportunity for free food, and that one does have decent food on it, but Sirius is bringing the lantern! Wait, okay, Sirius, maybe let's leave that at the rendezvous site, because, like, we're not gonna be able to find it again. I know you want to bring it, and I mean, it kind of makes sense. I think Sirius is, like, the brightest star, I think. Is this the rendezvous site? This is... I don't think this is the rendezvous site, but it's close enough that I'm gonna... Please, just... You really want to bring that lantern, huh? Serious, you can't bring that with you. That's really cute, though. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna take a screenshot because that's funny. Oh my. You goof. Okay. Oh, I could even take it from this angle. If this is the thumbnail. I mean, hello, I guess. You get to see the thumbnail happening. Oh my gosh. Okay, he doesn't want to drop it. Okay, fine. We'll take the lantern, I guess, if you really want to, but you're gonna have to put it down to hunt. What was I saying? Normally I would jump on the opportunity to go for a carcass that we don't have to hunt, but since we've just started Young Hunters, that's kind of the point of Young Hunters, is that we want to teach the pups how to hunt, and I mean, we've got enough wolves and enough health that we're really not in any danger in terms of taking down an elk. I mean, it could still happen. There's still always the there's a bear. There's still always the risk of critical hits. We do have to be careful of that and make sure that nobody gets a critical hit that I don't see and then gets hurt. gets killed after that. There is also the chance of just lethal critical hits. But we will want to keep an eye on health if we can to make sure that nobody gets killed here, but we're not in a huge risk in terms of elk hunts, so we don't really need to take advantage of a carcass right now. Oh. Our pack started howling. We stopped to mark and everybody started howling. Sirius also dropped the lantern at some point, so we're gonna have to re-find that. I hear the elk. They're a bit far away though. They might actually be out of our territory here, but hopefully we can still chase them in. But we did a little rally there. That's nice. We can yeah, I don't even smell the lantern, but it's probably back that way. That's bluegrass. Sagebrush is the closest at the moment. We might as well mark this hex as well. But, okay, we should be coming up on the herd. They are in our territory, cool. Let's maybe try and chase them off the border here. There's enough of us that, it doesn't really take much to scare them. Okay. I don't know if we want to just go for the bull elk. We are, like, lots of wolves strong, but we also have young hunters with us, and I don't know if I want them to take that much damage. But they're also very unlikely to be biting much yet. So I don't know if it's gonna be that much of a risk. I don't know. Let's keep an eye on falls. Pluto is actually wanting to go for this calf. Maybe... But a calf isn't really gonna feed us. That does give him a bit of experience, though. What are their experiences starting at, by the way? They're all super even, except Pluto is one lower. Okay. Leo's also wanting to go for a calf. I kind of don't want to go for a calf, because that's not gonna feed us all. I don't see where the bull elk went. That cow elk just fell. Oh, there's the bull elk. I'm kind of hoping that the bull elk will fall and then we'll be able to snag him while he's a little weaker. But I don't know if he will. This one fell. Let's just go for this. Oh, this is a full cow elk, but that's fine. I think a cow elk is a good call for our first hunt anyways. Our first young hunters hunt with this group of young hunters at least. We have so many wolves with us. How many, like, full wolves do we have right now? We have Night Star is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 if you count the young hunters. There's no way we're not gonna have dispersing soon. I want to say 12 is, like, genuinely the number that they'll start, that's, like, you're more likely to start getting dispersals at 12 wolves. Because that's a lot. They're not keeping up with this cow elk very well. With how many of us there are, I was kind of expecting Night to be able to take a step back a little here, but it seems like a lot of our wolves, our grown wolves, are a little weirdly hesitant to get in there. like, sort of low. Sirius is a bit low. We'll keep an eye on him. If he starts coming in to bite again, I might send him off. Yeah, there we go, Twilight. Come on, let's get this cow up. Andromeda has a minor injury. Sirius I might have back off. You're a little low. Okay. Let's see. She's so low. I'm so surprised that she has not been taken down quicker. Our adults were a little hesitant to get in there. And there we go. Oops, I hit the growl button instead of howl. Oh, there's some pronghorn over there. Alright, how is our XP now? 66, okay, except for Sirius, but that's probably because I sent him back. But he was a little low, I didn't want to risk anything. Alright. We'll let the pack eat, and then we will, maybe top off some territory around the borders. Get some more of our border hexes discovered. Nice. Everybody's fed, and there's still half a cow elk carcass, so good to know that, cow elk is still enough for us for a little while longer, I think. Let's go ahead and get some marking done. Let's go... let's see, these are about... Let's go up here. These are a little bit lower. And then we can probably get some sleep. Oh, there's a hex invasion in the opposite direction of where we're going. Guess who it probably is? Let's go mark first, and then we'll go back and deal with that. We're gonna be tired, no stamina, but it's probably just deep springs. I'm not too worried about them. We'll have to make sure Sirius stays back since he's at half health. But I'm not too worried about Deep Springs posing too much of a threat. We'll have to see if they have a new leader and new pups. They could be a little bit bigger if they have pups with them, like we do. But hopefully they don't get a lot stronger. I kind of like having a bit of a smaller pack on our borders that we don't have to worry about as much. Even if they're really aggressive on trying to take our territory, it's been nice to not have to worry as much about them actually taking out pack members. So hopefully that doesn't change. I think Knight is really tired of wolves killing us. There is still a chance that this is Rescue Creek, though. Which, we did just take out their male lead, so I don't know how strong Rescue Creek is these days. I want to say they have a pretty large territory still, so I don't know if it's Rescue Creek. I don't know if that will make it harder to chase them off. But it could actually be Rescue Creek instead of Deep Springs, so I don't know, we'll have to see. It at least seems like as we go and mark along this border, we are getting closer to the Hex invasion, so we won't have to run all the way across the territory to take care of it. We'll probably want to do a pack rally as we get close, though, because we don't have great stamina. Alright, Alright, we've got this top border marked. These also need marked, but I'm more... Okay, I'm thinking that this is Deep Springs. I would get these marked, but I'm more worried about just getting our borders touched up real quick. We can mark that tomorrow, but let's go ahead and do a rally. And then we can go take care of that, that invasion. There's so many of us now, it's hard to pick out whose howl is whose anymore. But let's go ahead and take care of this invasion. I'm thinking it's Deep Springs. We might mark this hex on the way, just because it's on the way. But we'll go ahead and get them chased out. Hopefully, and this should not be hard. We'll have to keep an eye on Sirius. Hopefully this will go well and be a good first fight experience for our young hunters. Alright, I see the wolves ahead. Star has a hare, and I want to, so we'll let her eat that. I also want to have Sirius back off before we get into this fight. Okay, there is a lot of pups here. Is there any new lead, that's the wrong button. Is there any new lead male here? It does not look like it, mostly just pups. I think we have met one new yearling, but, and I assume this will be the whole pack, so they are very small. It's just Miss Springs, one 3-year-old sub, and then a couple yearlings and their pups. So yeah, they were definitely very small. But I think we should be able to chase them off still. We are still a much larger pack than they are. Let's go ahead and, ooh, I kind of don't want to kill off a pup. That will make them leave faster, but... Yikes. There's some low, wolves. Where is Miss Springs in all of this? I don't see her. There she is. I want to go for her, because she's in charge. If things start getting dicey, though, we might go for, we might have to go for a, lower wolf. A lot of them, I think, are already running off. One of our pups is getting a little lower. Who is that? Pluto, I think. Okay, where is Pluto? Can you, also back out a little bit? Come on. Get out of here. With how low some of her pups are, I do not have strong hopes for them all making it, but they're out of our territory now. Okay. Yeah, we'll see how things go with them. But, Knight does not have a lot of confidence that they are going to get much stronger with the state that her pups were in. And the fact that she still hasn't found a new mate. But we're not going to pester them too much. We won't take out their pups without needing to. They've not taken out any of ours, and they're not a very strong pack. So we'll leave them be, but I think we're going to get some sleep, and then in the morning we can mark like down here and maybe up here. Let's go ahead and get some sleep. Oh! A dispersal has come to court your offspring. Oh my gosh. 1811F. We have a quarter. Some of our pack mates seem pretty aggressive. I think Knight is curious though. 1811F. We'll have to leave. Oh, she's a Lamar Canyon wolf. If you have any names for her, I don't know if we certainly have met her, so we've probably fought her before. But I don't know if she was of any importance before now, but I think Knight is a little wary of this. This is a bit new to him, but he's also curious because... Oh, is she leaving? I think she's leaving. She might not have liked our tail move there. I hope that didn't chase her off. I hope she just changed her mind a little there, but... Interesting. It's our first sign of maybe it might be time for one of our pups to move on. But I think we're gonna go ahead and mark, and then we'll see if anything happens there. And we'll have to keep an eye on her if she ever comes back, or if she's decided that she's not too interested in our pack. After all, we weren't the most friendly towards her. Oh. There's a bear on our carcass. I was just gonna stop by and top us off before we sleep, but we do have a lot of wolves with us, but a bear can also pack quite a hit on a young hunter, and there's not enough food for us all, so I think we're gonna be better off just sleeping and doing a hunt in the morning. Our young hunters are quite hungry, but I don't think that was going to be worth it. That was not going to fill all of us anyways, so I think we're just going to get some sleep. And we can do another hunt in the morning. Alright. Let's see, how's our territory looking? Okay, I think we can go ahead and do a hunt. There's some hexes in the corner there that are a bit low, but they're not a border with any pack, so I think we can do with a hunt first. That's a bit far. Is there any closer elk herds or anything? Scents are very faint over here. Which way is that? Is that deeper into our territory? Okay, let's go ahead and go down this way. It's a bit... Oh! But that's the bear is still there at our carcass. I thought it would have been gone over the night. But we're gonna go ahead and get a different carcass down. We're gonna go ahead and get a different hunt done. This elk herd is a little further than I'd like, but... it's not too far. Oh, is that the lamp? We might actually go pick up this lamp and bring it to our den, actually. Real quick here before we finish this hunt. Where did it go? There was one scent for it, and now I don't smell it anymore. Where are we exactly? Okay, yeah, so the lamp... Oh, that's the boot, so that's where our den is. Oh boy. I'm stuck in a rock. There we go. So that's where our den is. I don't smell the lamp any- oh, is this just the boot still? Yeah. Okay, so I don't smell the lamp anymore, but we'll have to come and look for that at some point and bring it to the den. But I think first we need to get some food, because I lost the scent of it, so I don't want to spend too long trying to track it down. Snow, it's probably gonna be winter time pretty soon here, and I'm not in the, oh, here we go. I'm not in the beta update, but if you didn't see, there is a new update in beta where, where you can actually get wolves collared now in the wintertime. There's a chance of your pack mates or even yourself getting collared overnight. So that'll be really interesting to see if that's come out as a public update. Well, technically it's already public. It's a public beta, but you know what I mean. A non-beta update. By the time we get to the winter months in the Aurora Pack. It'll be interesting to see. We certainly have a lot of wolves with us, so it'll be interesting to see who gets collared, because with how many wolves we have, that's kind of inevitable. But let's go ahead and find an elk herd. There should be one somewhat near here. I lost the trail of the one we were following. That one was kind of far away. I would think there would be one somewhere in this direction here. We just might have to get far enough to, or in the right angle to pick up their scent. Oops. Well, I'm glad I didn't take any damage there. That was a bit, just jumped off a cliff. I'm not picking up the elk scent, but there was bison scent somewhere over here. I might see if we can find a bison herd and try that out, actually. Old bull bison. That's not great for young hunters. They don't tend to get experience from that, but we can still just get a carcass down. Just see if there's an emaciated one. Here we go. Is it just this one bull? He doesn't look emaciated, and there's only one of him. Don't think we want to do that. We're a pretty big, strong pack. I don't think we are a full-grown bison big, strong pack. Gosh, I am not picking up any scents right now. We're gonna run out of energy to hunt if I don't find something worth hunting. Here we go. Here's the elk herd. Alright, let's get them on the move so we can take somebody down here. Let's see if there's anybody that seems weak. Let's maybe try and come off a little bit from that. Yeah, there we go. Go up the slope there. Don't get stuck and whip around on us on the rocks. Somebody fell. You. I think this is a fawn, though. Yeah, this is a calf. I don't want to go for a calf. Calf won't feed us all. I mean, it might, but I kind of just want to go for somebody that's going to last us a little bit longer. Get us a little bit more guaranteed full. They're starting to get stuck on the slopes here. A lot of dust. I think that's also a fawn or a calf, I mean. You are a cow elk. Yes, let's go ahead and bring her down. Okay, if we can keep her down, that would be very helpful. She should be very quick to take down if we keep her... Nope, she's not down anymore. But if we can at least keep her stopped... Well, we didn't keep her stopped either, but... Hopefully she won't take as long to take down as that other cow elk, since we've actually got her pretty solidly held here. Here we go. Okay, let's back off, let the others take her down. Here we go. How's our XP coming along? 81, 82, 73, serious. And 82. Oh, serious. Buddy. Sirius just wants to play with his lamp. Alright. We'll let the pack eat first, and then I think we'll get some sleep. We've got a few hexes that could use some marking, but again, they're in the corner away from the other packs, so I'm not too worried about it, and I want to get us a little caught up on sleep, so we'll finish eating and then get some sleep. Alright. Oh, there's coyotes coming, but there's so many of us, I don't know if that really matters that much. I think we can just stand here and the coyotes probably won't last very long. We'll still jump in and help. Get out of here, you stupid coyotes. There's not even that much food left. Get going. Leave us be. There we go. We'll let the others eat so we're not too hungry. Nor are we really injured, but we'll let everybody else finish off the carcass if they want. Oh, we're the only one that hasn't eaten. Well, and Star, I think. Star, you can go ahead. I think there's enough. We can get everybody to full again. It's kind of nice. Give us a nice little boost here before we go and mark some territory, and then maybe we can get some more sleep. Okay, is everybody fed? Alright, let's go ahead and get some marking done then. We'll go mark, let's maybe also do a howl just to boost a little bit. We could do a rally, why not? That boosts, that didn't boost anything I don't think, but we'll still go down and mark down in this corner. We have gotten our corner here marked, and we've also completed the territory tour part of the quest, the Young Hunter's quest. So let's go ahead. Let's get a little deeper into our territory here, and I think get some sleep. Star has a hare. We can let her stop and eat that. Maybe see if somebody will get this one. Someone other than Knight. I think Dipper got it. Alright, we'll go ahead, we'll let Star and Dipper eat their hares, and then we'll get some sleep. Celeste and Sirius. Alright. Let's go ahead, let's get some sleep. Alright. Let's see. Got some other hexes that need some marking. We're not too hungry yet, so I think we can go ahead and get some marking done. So let's go ahead and go do that. We'll mark, I guess, in this other little corner. Oh. This is the hex we were just going to. Well, I guess let's do a pack rally here. Take care of Deep Springs again. How are they holding up, by the way? Have they lost any of those pups yet? Nope, doesn't look like it. Looks like they're still in the same spot as last time we saw them. Just have to see if they've found a new pack leader yet. A new pack, male pack leader. And this will get our pups a little bit more experience as well. Everybody's full on health, so we should be alright here. Is there anybody new here? Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're still just Mrs. Springs by herself. Let's kind of focus on her a bit here as the oldest and the highest in the hierarchy. Keep an eye on everybody's health as well. Good job, Leo. Saw him biting. Oh. Did they just kill somebody? Who was this? Wow, I think our pack just took out one of their pups on their own. Who did that? Andromeda, that's rude. I feel a little bad about that. That was not my intention. But I guess when your pup's health is that low, that's a risk that you take. I just hope that she doesn't come back for revenge over that, Miss Springs. Wow. Who was this? This is 2409M. Wow. Okay, I guess, well, our territory is marked. I guess we gotta do a quick hunt. I wish I could have seen who did that. So I'll have to see back in the footage if there was, if I saw who was biting that wolf. It was 2409M. But, wow. Okay, well, let's go ahead. Let's see if we can, there's a herd. Raspberry herd. A little bit far, but I think it's where we are on our border that's a little bit further into our territory, so I think that's worth going, worth traveling a bit for. We'll get a nice elk hunt done and then get some more sleep. Here we go. Here's the elk herd. Let's go ahead and see if we can get a nice quick hunt done here. Back off a little bit so we don't get trampled there. You've fallen. You're a calf though. I don't really want to go for a calf. Ooh, watch out for that bison. That poor bison is probably not very happy. He just got woken up by a bunch of elk running through. Star seems to want to go for this one. We can always try it. It's not super low, but it's not bad. Most of the elk that we've been taken down are full health anyways. I'm not too worried about it. If we can get her to fall though, that would be nice. She's already like half though. One of our pups is a little low. Eh, they're not too bad. Almost got her stopped there. Let's maybe not take her down in the water. Okay, I don't think we have a choice. Oh well. She's still edible in the water, but she's gonna be, a bit soggy now. Alright, how's our XP? They're starting to get a little bit more even. Sirius is still a little behind, but we're getting there. They're all about 70. Celeste and Pluto took a little bit more damage. Star took a decent amount of damage there, but we're all good, so I think... Alright. Get everybody fed. Maybe also drink some water while we're here. And this should be plenty of food for everybody. Oh, and when you look at that, there's a nice little waterfall here. Have we discovered this waterfall? I don't know if this is like a specific landmark at all. I think we've been here before. Alright, everybody is fed. Let's get across here. So we're not just in the middle of the stream. Oh. Well, watch out for that. Let me go on the other side of the stream. Okay. That was interesting. But I think that's gonna be where we end the episode. It's been not a super eventful episode, but it's been a nice, we've made some good progress. We're getting, going through Young Hunters pretty well, and we did have, a first little hint of maybe, some courting going on. Maybe we might be about to, move on to a bit of a new chapter for this pack. I'm really surprised that we've gotten so close to the end of Night and Star's reign, and, we've only just now had courting happen. But we'll see where things go there. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.